Hey guys, so today I'm going to be looking at guys who gave the crazy girl a chance. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. I did everything I could to help her get on her feet. When I met her, she slept all day, had no hobbies, was always grouchy, but we connected and I was happy with her. 7 years, lots of money, therapy, encouragement, pep talks, the whole 9 yards. She's hanging out with friends again, working a better job and is active in her interests and hobbies. Then she cheated on me. Damn. So people never appreciate the good they have in life. They just keep on wanting more. It's crazy. It's like that person could give them 80%, but they're missing that 20%, so they go to the person that's going to give them the 20%, losing the 80%. How dumb is that? We got married, had a kid, and moved houses. She self-medicated marijuana for her anxiety, and then attacked me and a friend using a razor blade. We divorced, I got custody, she moved away and she got married again. She moved back with her husband, sued me for custody, got custody, tried homeschooling, and then attacked new husband one night. They got divorced. I got custody back. Then she kidnapped both kids and drove to Mexico and was later arrested coming back across the border. Okay, they actually married. Crazy. What's wrong with the freaking judges and the courts? What the hell? How do they even see this woman as fit, looking after her kids though? Like, no way. Someone attacks someone else with a razor and you're gonna be like, they're gonna be a good mom. Yes, they are. One of my best friends took a chance on a crazy girl 23 years ago. They've been married for 22 years now, and he discovered the amazing side effect of marrying crazy. She keeps his irritating mother away from him at all times. Oh. You know what? Sometimes it works, hey? The quiet guy and a crazy girl. It works. She taped my hair to her wall underneath a shrine of me. It was the most attractive thing I've seen, and I shame myself for thinking that every day. Oh, who's into that? Dude, that's so creepy if a guy did that to a girl. You know, like if he cuts a piece of her hair and then tapes it to his wall. What the hell? We fought constantly, often insanely. We got into a screaming match one night and she stormed out. She went straight to this other dude's place and they partied, and she took some bad LSD and never recovered. She's been in a mental health facility since 1998 and can barely talk now. Wow. Well, that's crazy. You get into a fight and then you just decide to ruin your life? Wow. My buddy let his crazy ex back in. He refused to supply her with oxys, so she went even crazier and bashed her own head against the wall, got him arrested, and absolutely trashed his place while he was in custody. Charges were eventually dropped against him, but she caused thousands of dollars in damage, plus months of legal fees. Because it was a domestic violence charge, he wasn't even allowed back into his own apartment while fighting the charges due to the automatic restraining order, so she got to live in his place for free while he had to rent a second apartment. The landlord doesn't even live in Canada or speak English, so he was no help. In the end, he prevailed and got his place back, and she faced zero consequences other than a 3-day mental health checkup. Don't stick your D in crazy. That's crazy. The fact that he couldn't even get back in his own apartment, even though the charges were dropped. Dude, this is why you need cameras, bro. Like, imagine your crazy girlfriend slamming her head into the wall, gets you arrested, telling the police that you attacked her. But if you had cameras, you can show them what the hell she did. The police would be like, yep, she crazy. Not me, but a buddy of mine. He dated her for 3 years and during that time completely turned her life around. Therapy, job, started community college, and medication that finally started working, whole 9 yards. Her life was going great, and we, his friends, actually started to enjoy being around her after 2.5 years of dreading every moment of it. After 3 years of him supporting her and encouraging her to get her life on track and dealing with her bullshit, she left him for some trust fund baby who could better provide for her. My buddy ran into her a couple of years ago, and while it didn't work out between her and trust fund, she still has her life on the right track. So since she's pretty alright when she's doing well, I'm happy for her. But since she was so shallow that she left my friend so easily after everything for someone with daddy's money, F her. Yeah, F her, seriously. Wow, the fact that someone can just leave so easily after you were there for them the whole time and they don't appreciate you, that is scary. That's sad. I would not be the better person, honestly. I would not be like, I'm happy for her, I'm happy for him. No, No, I'm not happy for you at all. We were together for over a year, lived together, crazy in love at first, then red flags. Possessive, explosive anger, lies. The worst and weirdest was she would fake a full body seizure every time she was confronted with something that she didn't like or want to accept. Having an argument, bam, seizure. It was terrifying, and at first I fell for it. But her story fell apart, especially when I talked to her sister, who was like, what the F, she has never even had a seizure. Even then, I ignored it, and one day she abruptly left me. And yes, the sex was incredible. I went back 3 years later, only for the craziness to be far worse. Do not recommend. Damn! This guy just went back for the sex. He knew she was crazy, but he was like, but the sex is good. Crazy. I spent a few months just hanging out at her house, building bonfires and drinking, detoxing from all the drugs we used to do, and bonding and talking. It felt like a dream. We improved each other a lot in that time, but one day I found out that the anxiety medication she'd been giving me since roughly the first week of knowing her was actually painkillers, and I'd been taking them for the past 6 to 7 months daily while drinking. I got pissed and confronted her, to which she apologized but offered no explanation. It took me a week to even want to talk to her again, and when she did, she played it off as being super apologetic and sorry. I say playing it off because the next time I saw her, she invited me to her house just to F some random dude in the next room who she met on the cruise 5 years ago. Not even 30 minutes into me being there. I was pissed again, but me being the tolerant ass I am, I decided, F it, you're a whore, but a whore I enjoy spending time with. Whoa! Whoa, what kind of line is that, bro? You're a whore, but I love you because you're a whore. Oh, jeez. If my friend said that, I would slap him. Are your standards really that low, bro? Oh my god. So I decided to stay friends and forget any chance or thought of us being together. Then we hung out at my house one day to smoke some weed with a few of my friends. While we were there, she went inside to use the bathroom. My buddy went inside for some water, and then 15 minutes later, I walk in thinking to myself, what the F is taking so long? Only to find them effing in my bed. Kicked them out and never saw them again. Dude, this guy, you know what? Obviously the girl is way worse than he is, but like, why is he letting it happen? You know, the universe was telling him something and he's like, I thought, I like my whore. If you know your partner's crazy, you should probably get out earlier. If you know your partner's been effing other people, get out earlier. Don't stay friends with them either, alright?